on the next episode of Dared BlackHearts Spooky Club.
Is this how your Memorial Day looks? Well, don't be down about it, because there's a code orange from Pottery Barn.
Tonight at 8 on TV 13.
Well, hello again, ghouls and goblins, and welcome back to the channel. Did I call it? I said that Memorial Day was going to be the kickoff of Halloween season. That's right, this week I'm expecting all kinds of drops from Cracker Barrel and Target, probably more from Spirit Halloween, but first off, it looks like we're getting a little bit sneak peek right here on Memorial Day from tons of items coming out from Pottery Barn. So in this video, I'm going to go through all of the new items that are going to be available for Halloween 2026 at Pottery Barn, as well as some returning favorites from last year. Now, I also believe this week we're going to get a sneak peek at more of the Michaels drops that I leaked about 2 weeks ago with some of those lines that are coming out. But today, we're focusing on Pottery Barn's Halloween 2026 right here on Memorial Day. It's definitely a red, white, and boo. So join me if you dare.
I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the Spooky Club. I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the Spooky Club. Take that! Join the Spooky Club.
Okay, ghouls and goblins, it's Memorial Day, so I called it. I said that we would start getting Halloween drops this week. And without further ado, it looks like Pottery Barn is the first up here for the kickoff of Halloween since it's Memorial Day week. New piece here this year, they've got the witch candle holder. Pretty cool piece here. I don't know if it's worth the price that they're asking, but of course, Pottery Barn always has the higher end merchandise, and with that comes expensive price tags. But nonetheless, new for 2026, we have this witch candle holder. Sound off in the comments below if this is one that you'll be adding to your collection. Now, some of the pieces in today's video are exclusively for 2026, but I will touch base on some of the pieces that are still available on the potterybarn.com website and possibly returning to store shelves this year. Next up, they have a haunted house candle midnight embers collection. Pretty cool here. You can light up your haunted house by putting the candles inside. Definitely can't wait to see all of this when it starts hitting the Pottery Barn shelves. I don't have one locally, but it definitely is cool seeing all of the Halloween merchandise that Pottery Barn is dropping here on Memorial Day. Now this piece here looks like it could definitely go for Halloween or Summerween. Check it out. It comes in two different color schemes here. You get like the tan clear color and the pink color. The pink, obviously, what I'm referring to as it could go for Summerween. We've got the lit Mrs. Bones here for $149. Just lounging there in the chair, waiting for Halloween and Summerween for 150 bucks. And it looks like Gus the Ghost is going to be pretty popular at Pottery Barn this year. There's a few pieces in the collection this year that features Gus the Ghost, but in this case we got the Gus the Ghost witch picture frame for 50 bucks. That's right, you heard that correctly. 50 bucks to display your favorite photo during Halloween. And Gus the Ghost also has his family on a doormat. That's right, Gus the Ghost family doormat also for $50. Looks like the Ghost family even has a dog. Will you be getting the Gus the Ghost family doormat for $50? Personally, I won't, because if I spent $50 for a doormat, I'd feel like Pottery Barn was literally walking all over me. There's also a Gus the Ghost robe for $120. Definitely will keep you warm on the chilly Halloween spooky season nights coming this September and October. $119 for the Gus the Ghost robe. Now this is a pretty cool piece here. It's the Thinking Skeleton Object, more or less a tabletop decor piece for $49.50. And for that price, it's not really a large scale item. So I think I would have to be like the Thinking Skeleton Object piece here. and I would have to think long and hard about kicking out $50 for it. But it's a cool piece regardless. Sound off in the comments below if you've got to think about it or if you'll be grabbing it. Now the lit witches here, the trio of lit witches is definitely cool. I've said this before and I'll say it till I'm no longer around to celebrate Halloween, but nothing symbolizes Halloween more than witches and jack-o'-lanterns. And these faceless lit witches definitely enhance your Halloween decor with their creepy aura that they are presenting here. And the cauldron is also available from Pottery Barn this year as well. Definitely one of the best pieces I've seen this year from Pottery Barn. I believe we had a release like this a few years ago from another retail store. I can't remember exactly which one it was though, but it definitely seems familiar. And here's a close-up look at the Lit Witches Cauldron for $159. So you can add this to the trio of the witches. If you've got the witches, no doubt you're going to have the cauldron so they can conjure up all of their Halloween hijinks this spooky season. Next up, Pottery Barn is coming on strong with one of my favorites, and that of course is peanuts. You can't have Halloween without It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, and there's a few new pieces for 2026, as well as one I didn't even know existed last year, and this may have to be a pickup for me. That's right, I have no idea how I overlooked this last year, but they have like a front porch piece, and it's pretty awesome. It's the Light Up Witch Lucy Great Pumpkin piece, and it is on clearance right now, so it may have to be a pickup. Now I know this is left over from last year, but obviously I was sleeping and missed it last year, but it is still available. So if you're like me and this speaks to you, they do have an entire line of the Peanuts gang in this style. But wait, there's more, because they also have Peanuts pillowcases and Peanuts bed sheets this year. Now I believe places like TJ Maxx and Ross were selling some of these last year, but this year, in case you missed out at those stores, don't sleep on it, no pun intended, they do have Peanuts Halloween sheet sets. And yes, there's also a Peanuts Halloween trick-or-treat doormat for $49. I definitely believe I like this one better than the Gus the Ghost family doormat. It's got the iconic scene there from It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Don't sleep on this one either, because it's bound to walk away from you.
It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, sponsored by Nabisco Brands, bakers of Oreo cookies, and by Mounds, Almond Joy, and York Peppermint Patty, who wish you a fun-filled and safe Halloween.
Now there's also a Lit Ghost collection, all sorts of different sizes here. Now if you're wondering why some of the prices, like this one for example, go from $49.50 to $99, kind of like the trio of witches, they're all sold individually, and the smaller ones of course are going to have the smaller price tag, and the larger scale ones will have the $99 price tag. Now these aren't anything you haven't seen before. We see Lit Ghosts like this all the time, but they're readily available right now on potterybarn.com. And for the candelabra fans here on the channel, we've got some flameless ghost taper candles for $29.50, as well as a haunted tree candelabra. This is a super cool piece here. You could put this right in the middle of your Lemax Haunted Village collection and literally light up the spooky night. Now they also have the skeleton candle holder. Depending on the size again, it ranges anywhere between $39.50 and $49.50 for the skeleton candle holder. I believe they had something like this very similar last year at Home. Also new this year, they've got the handmade terracotta jack-o'-lanterns ranging in price from $29.50 to $119. And it looks like they come in 3 different color schemes for these items. Pretty cool. Vintage retro inspired jack-o'-lanterns, much like the witches. Like I said, you can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned jack-o'-lantern.
Can I help cut the pumpkin this year, your mad doctorship?
No, Igor, it's for grown-ups.
Not anymore. I got the pumpkin cutter. It's great for kids because it doesn't have any sharp edges.
You're right, Igor. Any child can carve and design his own pumpkin the very first time.
You mean like this one?
Take off that pumpkin mask. It's too frightening.
Whatever you say.
Available at Genevieve's, Woolworth, Wald Barnes, and Quick Check.
Now this is definitely a cool one right here. A lit ghosts wreath for $90. Imagine this hanging on your window or your front door as your trick-or-treaters approach your home. It definitely gives off that warm, welcoming Halloween vibe. $90 for the lit ghost wreath. Sound off in the comments below if you'll be adding that one to your window or front door this year. Now, I think I'm definitely digging the Peanuts Halloween sheet set better than the Scary Squad sheet set, but nonetheless, for $139 to $189 for a sheet set, you can get the Scary Squad sheet set. Naturally, the twin size is going to be the least expensive size for any of the sheet sets you've seen here today.
The moon rises and the night awakens. Happy Halloween from the USA Network.
And last but not least, Summerween around the corner. Do like this relaxing skeleton object here and just try to take it easy this summer. And don't let the heat get you down because Halloween is right around the corner. $50 for the relaxing skeleton object. So sound off in the comments below if you're going to relax today on Memorial Day, or if you're going to hop over to potterybarn.com and grab any of these items.
Happy Halloween from WLFL TV 22, your Fox station in Raleigh, Durham, and Fayetteville.
So there you go. Pottery Barn, the first in what I think is going to be a packed week full of Halloween news. Don't sleep on it. If there's anything that you saw on the Pottery Barn website, go ahead and grab it before it sells out. Me personally, their prices are a little too steep for me. I do like the Lucy light-up piece from last year, but for $100, I don't know. I'm going to have to think on that. But anyway, sound off in the comments below if you're going to grab any of that. And I'm going to be covering all of the drops that we get potentially here this week and all spooky season long. And I do all things spooky, holiday related, retro related here on Derek BlackHearts Spooky Club. So if you're new here, how about slashing that subscribe button and joining the club, and also turning on that notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the spooky retro fun I have here on the channel. And until next time, I'll see you on the dark side.
Thank you for watching Channel 7. This is KGO TV, serving the Bay Area. This concludes our broadcast day.